The podcast, it's about spirituality and motivation.
No, it's not.
If you can't get motivated, why not try getting up earlier in the morning or having a healthier diet?
Yeah, and just get over it, you know.
Yeah, and just be your best self, yeah?
Living your best life.
And having the funnest time.
This is my comfort jumper.
Namaste.
Do you, listeners... Do you have an item of clothing that is like your most comfortable? Like if you're a character in a cartoon, that's what you'd wear.
Do you ever wear a jacket that's so comfy that it makes you do that thing where you pretend that you're getting off with yourself? Hello, I'm Joey Page. I'm one of the cohorts of this podcast alongside my friend Bilal Zafar.
What's a cohort?
It's how Americans say co-host.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hort.
Yeah, cohort.
Cohort.
Yeah.
Cohort of the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
You well?
Yeah.
It's a wellness podcast now, so you have to
be
well.
Right. Okay.
Well?
Yeah, I've been ayahuasca in the woods.
Where's that?
Essex.
Ayahuasca, Essex.
Yeah, I'll be going there.
The only ayahuasca way is Essex.
Jesus. Meditation.
Mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Do a gratitude list.
Cold shower.
The things I'm gratitudeful for are the fact that we've got two absolutely brilliant high quality cameras filming us right now.
I've got a new take on the gratitude list.
Yeah.
I think it's a gratitude essay now. I think in the morning you get up at 6 a.m. You do your meditation in the sunlight. Get the vitamin D
Don't fall back to sleep though.
Don't fall back to sleep because then that's your life ruined. We solve the listeners' problems. You can email in at gotaproblemmate@gmail.com. Each other's problems. And of course, our guest is going to have problems.
If you've commented on the last few weeks of podcasts, then next week we will address them in a new section called feedback.
Is that what we're calling it?
I've actually got a piece of feedback. This is just a really nice thing from the episode with Andrew Mensah. Thank you. This is on Instagram. This is Youth Anthems Leeds. Says, hey, just wanted to touch in after the latest GAPM. I'm a qualified CBT therapist, and the discussions both on therapy / mental health and about your marriage, why are you bringing that up? Were both done in a fantastic way, respectful, honest, but also very accessible, and importantly, very entertaining. Great work to all three of you there. Well, unfortunately, Andrew's not here, but we will take that.
Really great work. I sit there going, yeah, he's divorced, don't talk about that.
Yeah, but that's entertaining, isn't it?
That is entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Thank you very much for your feedback.
Yes.
And now for today's guest.
We're very much looking forward to talking to this guy.
I thought that was going to be.
Oh, right. We've got an announcement to make.
We are doing a live show for the first time. That's London, capital of UK. We will leave London at some point, do it somewhere else, but not yet.
Start at home.
We're part of the Cheerful Earful podcast Festivale. Saturday the 19th of October at 4:45 upstairs at the Bedford in Balham.
Yes, that's right. And we will be doing an in-demand ticketing system. So if you don't get in there quick, tickets could be as much as £48 a seat. But at the moment, there are only 6.
That's good, yeah. Dynamic pricing like Oasis.
Yeah, like Oasis.
You can get your tickets at the Cheerful Earful website.
And this just in, I'm going to do it topless.
No, you can't. You can't. Today's guest, everybody, forget about all the other guests because what you don't know about them is not only were they poor quality guests, let's face it, but they were
we've
bad
had
people.
Some terrible guests.
Bad people, though.
Really boring, unknown guests.
No, but in their personal life, they've done some really shocking things.
Yeah.
All of them. We've had a lot of episodes.
Yeah, we've had a lot.
But today we got a proper guest, everybody. We've got British actor. I would have said award-winning actor, but I don't.
British is fine.
Chortle Award? You not want a acting Chortle Award?
I've not won an acting Chortle Award. No, I feel bad.
Not one student actor Chortle Award.
Student actor.
Has one of you won that?
You
won it.
I gave it to myself.
Oh, did you? Okay, nice. Yeah.
Known for roles in Starstruck, of course, Channel 4's Indian Summers.
I haven't seen Starstruck, of course.
4 Weddings and a Funeral. That's like a series, like a spin-off series, because he was really confused. He said, "How is this possible?"
Secretly in the film. Yeah.
The Devil's Hour, which is still on. It's from 2022 to present. It's Nikesh Patel, everybody. Joey has to do an introduction.
Yeah,
now,
okay.
He has to join in.
All right.
I'm going to try something different with my intro today.
All right.
Okay. Good grief. It must be the devil's hour.
Oh, no.
It feels like an Indian summer's in here. Or like I've been to 4 weddings and a funeral all in one day. I'm so starstruck to welcome our guest at this time. It's Nikesh Patel.
See, if they didn't know you were in a show called Indian Summers and he just said it feels like an Indian
It's
summer.
a bit borderline, isn't it? Be like, why is he?
Well, I decided for that reason to leave out Halal Daddy.
I kind of want to know how you would have worked it in.
Give me a
Hello, Daddy. Have we got a good guest for you today?
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You have to pick which intro you preferred.
I think just because I've never experienced that before, I'm going to go with.
You know, I didn't want you on here.
Absolutely crushing it.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely crushing.
Joey and I
this
go way
lately.
back. You know.
Thanks for the cookies. It's
You're
time
very
to say
welcome.
goodbye. Do you remember when people did that with the Arsene Wenger signs? Thanks for the memories. Time
Yeah.
to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing?
I'm good. It's warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about
But
that.
it's a A grade shacket, so
Yeah,
I feel like
I
you're gonna
know.
have to just
keep it
go
on.
keep
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it because it looks so good.
And just like discreetly mop the brow, and I feel like I'm getting a bit.
Now you're a big actor. Do you have a stylist?
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a big actor. I have resorted to a stylist on occasion, mainly when it's like you've got to try and get yourself feeling battle ready for some sort of event, and I don't know, like I can't find a pair of socks that isn't odd. So you're like, okay, someone to just look after that. But then,
Is that what you did today?
I got a stylist. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm,
Those
yeah.
colours are working great.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you. Nine times out of 10.
If
my wife
people are
is my
just
stylist.
listening and you haven't looked at the thumbnail of today's episode, how would you describe this?
What do you describe?
A sort of army green jacket, and then a sort of very dark pink
Okay,
shirt.
yeah.
It's like it's not quite red.
No.
What
but-
colour
yeah.
would you call that?
What? Yeah, I'd go dark
T-shirt,
pink probably.
yeah, dark
yeah.
pink t-shirt.
Yeah.
Bilal, his stylist is very depressed, which is why Bilal only ever wears very dark colours.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm paying thousands.
It works for you though.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
Wow.
to
Okay. He's
leave
on a
the
daily
house.
routine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love a jumper company to sponsor you just to brighten things up a bit.
A dark pink jumper.
This jumper, right? Have you ever had this? This is actually a good question. I was in the film Last Christmas. It's a very
God,
big,
you were.
everyone knows about it, right?
Boring.
When I went in for the costume fitting, that's a new thing he started
think I
saying
started last
boring
week.
when I talk. We can't have that as a
we're
new
not
thing.
over that. We're
It
not
does
over
make
that.
me kind of nervous that like the guest will be next.
No, I
Does
wouldn't. I wouldn't besmirch
Just Bilal.
such a good.
Not
guest
yet,
with
no,
such a good
not-
agent.
Oh, I see. Okay,
I went
see
in for
how-
a costume fitting for Last Christmas, and I was wearing this jumper in the fitting, and they put something else on me, and they both looked at me and went, "No, that's not him." And then they said, They said, "Could you bring that jumper? Because it looks so nice. It's so perfect on you because it's clearly been worn loads."
Stylist.
And I was like, "Sure." So I've worn this in Hollywood. So this is my Hollywood. Have you ever been asked to wear your own clothes in a film?
Yeah, and you do feel slightly mugged off when they sort of make a show of like, oh, let's try these bits on, and then you see their sort of eyes flicker to the like thing that you didn't even bother ironing that morning, and they're like, oh, actually, that we think that works for you.
Oh, so that happens sometimes.
Yeah, occasionally, usually on stuff where there's not a lot of money, which is why I'm surprised to hear
Oh,
Last Christmas.
millions.
You would have thought, right?
Yeah.
It's a big budget film that
Yeah.
I was made to watch because I was under the impression that my friend was in it.
Yeah. Well, are you not? Are you?
His name's
I'm in it.
You're in it.
I'm in 3 bits. I say 2 words, I think. Yeah, got paid
There you go,
extra for
3 bits.
speaking. There
Yeah.
weren't words in the script.
What were the words?
That will do.
And to be fair, it will.
That'll do.
It was
to be fair, it
actually
actually will.
Paul Feig,
Yeah.
the director.
Yeah, he's great.
He actually did a thing
Oh, Figgy!
where he said, right, this is for me showing off. He said to me and Amelia Clark,
Hello.
Clarko!
Clarko, he said,
As she's commonly known.
he was like, oh, for the last take, just like do whatever. So I was just improvising bits.
Spinning gold.
Yeah.
Didn't make it in.
Didn't make it in. What
Which-
did you
That'll do,
improvise? What did
that'll
you
do,
improvise?
That'll do.
Oh, we haven't done this for ages. I'll be Clarko.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the scene? We got
She
improvise.
gives me a fish.
Watch this acting, by the way.
Yeah, come on.
She gives me a fish. No, a goldfish in a bag.
Oh.
Not. Thank you.
I've brought you something.
What is it?
Well, you can see because the bag's see-through. It's a fish.
The bag's That's exactly what she said. As you can see, the bag's see-through. It's a fish.
That's good. Yes, and though from
Yeah, that's
Clarko.
good. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, and scene.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
I'd hate anything bad to happen to it, but I think you're trustworthy and kind, so I trust you to look after it.
Thank you for the fish.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Thank you for the fish. And I was looking at the director the whole time I was speaking, and then into the camera.
And then Last Christmas comes up on screen.
and then the director will go cut, and then Bilal at the back will be like, Figgy, sorry, are we going to? Fig, are you going to come after Fig? I'll get your heart. Shall I get your heart? He's not listening.
He's jealous because he's only allowed in adverts.
Quite a few as it goes.
You've done a
He's
few,
done
right?
loads of
Yeah.
adverts, man. Have you done adverts?
He doesn't need to bring himself down to my level.
No, come on, money's money. I
That's why I drove to Bolton for £200.
what for an ad?
Big.
Okay, what ads paid you 200 quid in
money's
Bolton?
money. I was in the car for 12 hours,
There
but
you
money's
go.
money.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm trying to do the math on that.
I worked out the other day, and we will get to vet the guest in a minute, listeners, by the way, just in case anyone's worried that we've axed that
Boring.
feature.
Yeah.
That's going to make Daily
I'm
Mail
gonna
online.
stop. Yeah.
When
yeah.
Nikesh Patel was really rude on a podcast.
Negged you on
It's
your own
tempting.
podcast.
I'm going to do it. I might do it to my wife tonight. You know, it's
Yeah.
tempting.
So, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
So, my friend Kishore, you know Kishore,
Yeah.
we worked out, I did a gig where I was getting like £180 for 10 minutes.
Right.
It's not bad.
And then I also did a gig for like £150 in Hull, and it took me like a round trip of 12 hours.
Okay.
And he was like, pro rata, for one gig, you were a millionaire, and for the other, you're on less than minimum wage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the life of a comedian, ladies
That's
and
the
gentlemen.
life. When I was just about to leave drama school, and I did one of those ads for like Sky 3D glasses,
Oh, I remember.
and they had giant billboards down. What's the really space agey Jubilee line station with the walking I want to call it the travelator.
Stratford?
No, it's not. I think it's Westminster or something.
Oh, right. Canary Wharf.
Maybe, yeah. And said like giant face along that. So that felt pretty
Would
cool.
you recreate it now?
This is
Oh
for
my God,
the,
it's uncanny. You found the
for,
glasses.
for YouTube viewers, where there's going to be.
This
a
is
physical
YouTube
thing
only.
now.
Yeah, audio described this. Imagine, less grey. And I was just like,
That's good, man.
oh, that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Do you want to have a go?
You're gone?
All right.
Let's-
We'll have a go.
Let's
We'll
match
have
your
a go.
acting up to one of the greats.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right. Do you want to give it a go?
No, this guy's a seasoned ad pro. He's going to blow us out of the water.
Bro.
First of all, clean the glasses.
Yeah.
That's for a while.
That was a test. We both failed.
I hate it.
Look at that.
No,
No,
that's
no
not-
good. Too much.
You can't say I hate it. Also, there were no words.
It's scary in there.
Can you do that again?
I can see my nightmares.
Yours would be the only ad that moves because we're like, he's giving it 100.
right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was. I thought it was them moving screens on the tube.
No, it wasn't.
I imagine if there was just like 100 of me shouting, "No, I hate it" on the tube.
But you don't do
Escalator.
adverts now generally because you.
No, I haven't.
Proper roles and stuff.
Because what?
You get proper roles in. Stuff.
I wouldn't say no, but I guess it would be like, I'd want it to be.
It's got to be. You've got to be the guy like Idris Elba on the Sky advert.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about that? What about that hokey one? I don't know if it was for Sky. What it was for? Where he does a poem.
Who's
For
that?
bookings
I would do a
doc.
poem.
Oh, awful.
Who does a poem?
Oh, I'm gonna get it up.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's an act like well known. Someone well known.
Yeah, Idris Elba. You heard of him?
He's not doing.
He's not
booking
doing
as well.
poems for booking.com. Mind you,
Huh?
I think his particular skill is being able to do anything and it's immediately cool. He probably punched someone at the end of the poem.
I'm
This
gonna
is-
find it.
This is dead air.
No, just keep chatting.
So what's your favorite kind of colors when you mix two together and then one? I can't feel. I don't have it.
You can do vet the guest.
Go on.
We'll do Vet the Guest. Forget about that.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
Nikesh, we have a feature here called Vet the Guest, which is where we determine if you're suitable for the podcast because you might have to leave. The last guest actually did have to leave, so you might have seen him. He was quite angry.
We had to get rid of some really big actors. Bob Hoskins, he wasn't allowed
Yeah.
on.
When was that?
When we did the first one in 1989.
Right. Yeah.
So 6 questions. It's kind
That
of
was
like
not yes and.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Sorry. That was. Hang on. Yeah.
it's kind of like a personality test where
Yeah.
we'd see what sort of person you are. Please be honest, because Joey's very good at telling when people are lying.
Yeah.
Question number 1: air fryer.
Yes. Recently. Yes.
Man.
Yeah. Just got one.
What was that you just did?
Yeah.
Just nodded.
For our listeners, yeah.
You just got one, yeah?
Just got one. Yeah. Still
Big boy?
small boy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
need a big boy.
Still finding our way with it, but it feels like, world of possibility.
Chicken in there, put
Yeah.
flipping potato in there.
Yeah. A lot of
Game
just
over
yeah,
ovens.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fan of the air fryer.
Also, as a father now, very
Quick.
good for toddlers for making
Yeah.
little bits of.
Yeah,
Those
our little
smiley
one's still a
faces.
little way off, munching.
Well, start them early, I think.
Just get them
Yeah,
on.
because this is a health podcast now, and we give advice
Okay.
about
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
Put your vitamins in an air fryer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fry the bits.
put that in a potato. Give that to a 2-month-old.
Are they on solids?
Doesn't matter. We're saying
It's air fried, it doesn't matter.
Okay, fine.
okay. Lovely, fantastic answer. Air fryers, amazing. Question 2: what's your favorite tinned ingredient? Oh, there's a
That
question
is
and a
now.
half.
There's a question and a half.
There's a question. We did it.
Favorite?
We're gonna get the Chortle
Salute.
Podcast Award.
Yeah.
I guess baked beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
But
go
like,
past that.
but like, I like to zhuzh them up with a bit of, bit of
What
bit
you
of
zhuzh 'em?
spice, bit of,
What kind of
bit
spice
of
you popping in
masala, a
there?
little bit of cumin, a little bit of coriander, a little bit of garam masala. Just a little zhuzh.
Oh.
Yeah. But I would say
I've got news. for you.
Uh oh.
I'm going back on the Heinz website. They've beat you to it.
Have they got?
They've got zhuzhed up beans.
But with what?
Well, I'll tell you. They've got vindaloo,
I'm
jalfrezi,
not trusting any of
creamy
that.
tikka, Cathedral City cheddar.
Feels
These
wrong
must
when
be
you say it,
awful.
yeah.
Also, they're on eBay. Why are they on eBay?
When are they from?
Can I just say the Chilli Beans, 3 tins, limited edition. The bid for that is ending soon.
Get in
get
there,
it.
man. Get in now, quick. I can tell you for a fact they won't. So, have you ever had I quite like the Heinz tomato soup.
Sure.
Occasionally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Boring.
You can get
Don't feel safe.
you can get one with it's supposed to be like with chili in it. It's supposed to
Okay.
be tomato and chili. There's no taste
no.
of anything spicy in there.
No.
So God knows what these taste
I
like.
wouldn't trust it. Yeah,
Nah.
I do my own zhuzhing.
The good
I think,
thing
yeah.
about tin goods is they last a long time, even in the nuclear war.
Is that what you're scared of now?
I'm prepping. I'm a prepper.
This
I'm
is
the new Jim Baker.
This is a good question as well. Question 3: ever walked out of the
This is a good
cinema?
question.
Yeah, they're all-
Have you ever
don't
been interviewed? When the interviewer says, "This is a good question."
I was interviewed by Stuart McConey on Loose Ends recently. He did that every single time. Don't.
How did it make you
over.
feel when he said this is a good question? Did it sort of?
Did it make you feel excited to receive the question?
Were you like, I'll be the judge?
Oh, I was upset. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Question
did you
3.
feel?
Oh, but I'll tell you. Yeah.
Ever walked out of the cinema?
No, I don't think I have. I think I've stuck it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have once, but I can't remember for what film. So that is really boring. that I said that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I went to the Berlinale Film Festival. Have you
Hello.
been?
No. Was it
It's
fun?
Cool, yeah. But it's in
Stop
February
showing
and
off.
it's freezing.
Yeah.
I went with uni in like 2011, I think. And we watched,
Good year
I
for
didn't
it.
sleep well the night before. We watched too many films in the day. And then at night, we watched this really like art housey like nonsense. And I decided to fall asleep.
That I've done
On
several
purpose?
times. Yeah, and they're like, I think the first couple of times it's happened. You're like, this feels wrong. I paid money, and then at a certain point you just go, this film's dead. I basically paid for like a nap in town, which is quite a luxury.
Yeah.
So just
Cheap hotel.
yeah.
I've done some things that feel wrong in the cinema.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that, remember? Remember we said.
I've stuck my hand up a girl's jumper in the cinema.
Oh my
Me. Just like subscribers only content.
With consent. Oh, can I tell you a really interesting story about cinema?
No.
Is it along the same lines?
You can't.
It's about dating.
I think
Okay.
no more cinema stories from you.
Have you done the thing where you put a hole in the bottom of the popcorn? No.
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 It's not usually like this. He's come on here because it's like respectable.
No, can I tell you my cinema story?
I wanted this to be like inside the actor's studio, right? But he's turned it into Keith Lemon.
Inside the zoo. So I went to cinema with a girl once, right, who became someone I was dating for a while. Was proper young.
Yeah.
And went to
They
cinema.
both were. You both. Not just her.
Yeah.
And,
Good clarification.
we were in the cinema and someone smelt really badly of BO, right? And I just kept on going, God, I can really smell BO. I was like, I hope you don't think it's me, because I didn't want her thinking it was me. Plot twist, she was wearing a very heavy jumper. It was her. But because I said that so many times, she sorted herself right out. Because if I hadn't nipped it in the bud then, who knows how long that
And
would have
then
gone
you
for.
put your hand up.
Is that the girl? Yeah, whose
Yeah,
hand?
that's a
yeah.
different girl.
It's like there's only one way to.
How many girls have you kissed in the cinema?
Question 4.
Come on.
Any
Answer
anxiety?
the question.
No, this is not what this podcast. I don't know. He's had a coffee. Question 4. Any anxiety dreams?
Not recently. No, I sleep like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
That's
a pretty
good.
peace. Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate. I have a pretty peaceful sleep.
When you've had them before, were they sort of recurring similar ones about like acting or something?
Yeah, like sometimes it'll be like when you're waiting on like on the result of like a big job, and then
that's
yeah.
interesting.
But I'm quite bad for remembering the details of my dreams. So like
That's all
I'm not
right.
one of these people that has it in really like vivid detail.
I find that really interesting because I've not had it for a while, but I get the one where I'm at a gig and it's weird,
Yeah.
and it's all wrong, and like no one's listening or everyone's facing the wrong way. I've had one where I'm not wearing any shoes.
This Friday.
It's weird. Is that what's
When
going to
we're
happen?
gigging together.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No one's wearing any shoes.
No, I'm not wearing any
Oh.
shoes. Like I guess it's being unprepared.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
I've had like ones where I'm like late to get to the airport, but not when I'm due to go on holiday, which is quite weird. So
That's
that
so
probably
weird,
needs
isn't it?
yeah.
I think it's good though. I
Bit of
think it's your
unpicking.
subconscious sorting it out.
When I used to do a radio show, we would sometimes get a dream expert on to
yeah.
decipher some of my mad dreams. And I'd always tell him it, and he would go, you know, Joey, that is the 5th most popular dream, or the 8th. He always knew which number it was.
He had
like-
like the league table.
Yeah, it's like so
What's
weird.
number 1?
Okay, if you want me to.
Question number 5. What's the best crisps then?
Great question.
This is going great, man.
This is going
really
This is
well,
going
man.
really well.
We'll
I'm-
submit
I'm-
this to the award one.
The awards.
I'm recently fallen back in love with just the humble salt and vinegar Walkers. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
very cool.
Not
What's happened?
I don't want to say it again.
You don't like?
Boring.
I love that. Like I don't want to, but duty compels me to say it.
Yeah.
You promised not to do it to a guest as well.
I would say spicy tomato, which you hardly ever see. But
Spicy
like, you know, like
tomato?
a wheat crunchy.
Oh right, okay. I don't mind that. Speaking of Heinz, there's that Heinz tomato Walkers. Have you tried that?
Yeah, I'm
You don't
not.
like it?
Again, like just stick to what you're
Stick
good
to
at.
the basics.
Yeah.
Apparently, falling is the most common.
I don't count that as an anxiety dream. That's just falling and waking up. That happens. Sometimes.
Losing teeth.
No, I don't
think
get
I've
that.
had that.
Snakes. Just says snakes.
No, is that like ex-friends?
Yeah. People that have smited us.
Yeah.
Have you been smote?
Yeah, and then when they go on holiday without me, I call them snakes on a plane. Go on. What's the next one? I want to go through all of them. I like this.
Being naked with snakes.
With
No.
snake,
No,
okay.
not with snakes.
Yeah.
Being naked.
Putting your hand up against jumping in the cinema.
When she has BO.
Cheating.
What?
Like at an exam.
Right, no,
Or-
a girlfriend.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Infidelity. Water is a common dream theme. I dream about big waves coming a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like surfing, like
No,
like a good
like
time. Oh.
it's coming.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What like
all
like
gonna come
end of the
crashing
world kind of vibe?
Yeah, but I never feel like the world's going, but I do feel like you know, the town is going to be swamped.
Right.
And question number 6.
Yep.
Do you ever get annoyed at abstract art?
No, I don't. Yeah,
He knows a lot of cool artists. Sorry.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I think I'll just be like, yeah, that's not for me. But I wouldn't say annoyed. Actually, no, that's a lie. Sometimes, you know what will do it for me? Sometimes the description, when the description is like the artist is clearly conveying blur,
And it's just a blue
it's nonsense.
canvas.
Yeah,
And you go, come on, mate.
come on. Yeah, I could have done that.
Put some glitter on it at
Yeah.
least, right? Congratulations, Nikesh. You scored 6,400 points on the
Nice.
guest. That's very high.
Oh, you
can
could
stay on
tell
the
that
podcast.
you're one of his guests because
do you mean?
he's scored you very favourably.
Would you have?
No, I don't get. I
I
don't
got
get a
boring
say.
from you,
He
so
doesn't
that
get
was
a say.
No,
you
I
don't
don't
get-
get a say. But
He's
that's
not
the highest
trusted
I've
with
ever
that.
heard him give.
He
So-
can't be trusted. I don't think that's the highest.
even when his hero was on and he was very very weedy and like sort of
Which one was my
scared,
hero?
Danny Wallace.
Danny
You didn't even
Wallace.
give him
Nice.
6,000. So
I picked
He didn't
Danny
get
Wallace.
6,000 though.
I didn't get 6,000.
didn't
So
earn it.
you're allowed to stay on the podcast. That's good news.
Congratulations.
The bad news is we're going to start with this question.
Okay.
Starstruck. What was that like? Then?
No.
It's no. I am interested in one aspect of it though.
Go on.
Because you're playing a very famous person in it.
Yes.
How much fun is it to play someone that is like super super famous?
Really fun because, like, I just got to draw on experiences of people I know who have that level of fame. But then obviously, like, because it's a comedy, like those guys are only interested in it in as much as it's funny most of the time. Like there's a bit of like serious element to it in the sort of romantic plot of like his fame kind of becomes an obstacle to their relationship. But mainly it's just it's fun getting to, pretend to be mobbed by people for like a crap action film that you're in. And
cool.
well, like you guys would probably know that like essays 9 times out of 10 they don't really care about what they're being asked to do. But yeah, meanwhile, like you just kind of go, it's nice to play in this without actually having it, because I think that level of fame
You
would
think
be
it's
Scary,
good,
isn't it?
You think it would do your head in?
Yeah, definitely.
But it could
Yeah.
happen. I mean, it could
I
technically
want that.
happen for
Imagine
all of
me
us.
as an action hero.
No, that's not what we meant.
I'd love to play action hero.
But it could happen.
Yeah, sure, but
Is it something you'd be freaked out by?
I mean, that was in 2021, and he's not really done anything since.
Oh, is that right? Has he not done anything since?
no, that's,
Has he been blacklisted?
that's why I'm here, guys.
Yeah. He's not here out of the goodness of his heart.
Because you know how it is. Some big film role or something comes along, and then it's everyone's favorite character in a thing.
Yeah, I think I don't think that's the reason to like the attention in public and particularly online as well. Like that side of stuff I think can be quite weird. People coming up and saying like nice things about something that you've done, that's always nice. And I've only ever really had like that handful of times. But yeah, I've done jobs with people where like they've got to get security and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, that sounds a bit miserable.
Yeah, I mean,
You want it, don't you?
I do want it.
You want
yeah.
to, yeah.
Yeah, because do you know what happens? Right, I'm going to give you a couple of
Yeah.
examples of
Yeah.
when I've had a tiny taste of this.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to get this kind of thing staying at this level, and it sucks, right? Number one, a girl saw me at a festival and was like, "You're that comedian." I was like, "Yeah," and she went, "Oh, you're wearing the same top you were wearing when I saw you at the gig." It's like, fuck off! I just like wearing it. I've washed it since then.
Yeah,
You lunatic.
Yeah.
And then another guy. I was in the kebab shop in Margate, pissed.
Yeah.
And a guy was staring at me, and I sort of looked at him and went, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare at you, mate." And then I was like, "No problem." So it's just you remind me of someone. I said, "Who is it?" He said, "Oh, you wouldn't know him." He said, "Anyway, it's not him, so forget about it." I said, "Who is it?" He said, "Oh," he said, "You wouldn't know him. He's this comedian that no one's ever heard of." And I went, "What's his name?" He said, "Joe." I said, "Are you fucking winding me up?" And he went, "What do you mean?" I said, "That is me." He was like, "No, it's not." I was like, "It fucking is." So I want to get above that.
Yeah.
Please. Thank
No,
you.
that's
that's
not
quite
that's not
sad.
a pleasant one.
I want to
Yeah.
want to be recognised
Yeah.
and be able to afford to change my clothes every single day.
I don't think you should have been judged for wearing the same top,
No.
provided you washed it.
Yeah, I mean,
And he shouldn't have been judged for looking like himself.
Yeah.
a shit version of me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Margate as well.
sort of dog-eared, bedraggled version of me.
Bedraggled's good.
Have you been? Did you
What?
get spotted?
Oh yeah, a few times.
Yeah. So they ask you if they can play for your team.
I get called Gaffer randomly. And it's weird. It's like Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so odd, right? I've had people shout, like Gaffer, Zaffa Cakes. That's my online
But
thing.
other people in that public space where they've shouted
Yeah, it's
Gaffer
weird.
must be like, oh, who's the Gaffer?
Is he?
And then-
Yeah,
yeah,
for like
but-
bystanders,
but
they must
also-
feel.
But maybe
like
they're
quite
like, he's a
weird.
gangster or something. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? The
he
Gaffer.
runs this bit.
He's running.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or just in Uniqlo, they think
I
you're the
like
boss.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. But then you don't want, as a comedian, you get that thing like when if like super famous comedians all have a section of people that are like, they're not funny. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure some of them get shouted some abusive stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
It's that weird thing, isn't it? Of like people, I think with the internet as well, like people feeling like they instantly know you.
Like you'd only know who I am if you like me, which
Yeah.
is quite nice.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I want to be like, there's that annoying guy.
What action film do you want to be in? Or like, what are we
I don't
talking?
really want to be in an action film, but
Why not? Tiring.
it wouldn't suit me, would it? Well, maybe that's a really fun hipster action hero.
What?
Just that's the concept of the film.
A fun hipster action hero.
Yeah, it's like, bit of a like stoner kind of like,
Oh yeah.
laid back, doesn't, but somehow just keeps on being
Kicking
an action
people in
hero.
the face, yeah.
That's a film. That's an interesting concept.
I want to write a script about the fake shake.
Yes.
Because I think I can
think
play
you've told
him.
me- yeah, I think you've told
and
me-
you
yes,
should play.
yeah.
Oh, has he been
You should
trying to
play
get
his
you
mate.
to do films that
Do I
you
look
Because
like
we
his
watched
mate?
no, it's fine.
Doesn't
He's
matter,
Asian.
it's fiction.
I-
Yeah, exactly.
I
They
watched a
won't know.
documentary
Yeah,
about it,
yeah.
but it's not really that interesting.
So yeah.
I'd have to zhuzh it up like you do
Yeah.
with your beans.
Like I do with my beans. Yeah.
I've written a short film actually about this guy
we're
and
just
his,
pitching stuff.
and his best friend is
I, you, know,
called,
you know, I have
and his-
no.
and his
like,
best friend is called Nikesh, and
influence,
their
yeah.
they're
Tell me
best
more.
friends, and
Yeah.
they go out and have a fun time. Do you want to be in that?
I've got an idea. There's a guy. He does it body swap with a dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to?
Am I the Am I the
You're
sad
the
dog?
dog. Do you write stuff as well?
No, I've
Lazy.
sort of like I'm very lazy. I've dabbled with it, and I think it's something that I'm definitely interested in. It's
really hard.
Well, yeah, especially when you like. I think I've had the benefit of working with a lot of comedians who have written. Well, Starshot's a great example, right? But yeah, the work involved in. I don't mean like it's just. I'm averse to like working hard, but just to get it to a standard. And
It's
also
a
the
lot of
hoops you
work
got-
up front before
Yeah.
you see any coin.
Do you
Yeah,
know what that
big time.
is? What he just did?
What's that?
There's a video.
obsessed with this at the
Before
moment.
Jermaine Genus, all this stuff happened. A week
yeah.
before, he put a video out saying, "You got to secure the coin." And he said, and then he goes, coin, coin. And then he says, "Only certain man understands securing the coin."
But he doesn't talk like that when he presents the one shot.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
he really doesn't. Also, like,
Yeah.
Or
I feel like
Mot D2.
No, not Mott D2.
also I feel like most man would understand securing the coin. Like,
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
not an
make-
But in
abstract.
the way he says, in the way that
Coin,
I'm
coin,
securing
coin,
the coin.
He actually goes, coin, coin. I'll send you the video. I'm surprised I didn't already. I sent it to like 50 people. But I have an issue with that. So like I have a different voice around my parents a little bit.
Yeah.
And with friends.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
You code
interviews,
switch.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But not to that level.
No.
I wouldn't start saying only certain man understands securing the coin. Coin.
Also, that's quite bold when you're like,
Let's put the glasses on again.
When you present the one shot.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
people know what your voice is.
Weird. Isn't it?
Yeah. Can I just, for the listeners, shall I get it up? The audio of it. It's one of the last things you sent me.
It's one of the most
Yeah.
attention Jermaine
Yeah,
Genus
so-
has had in a while, probably.
No, he's getting loads. I had a bit about him in my stand-up where I
Yeah.
was like, he's got the personality of a packet of dried apricots.
Right.
And I've had to take it out because clearly a packet of dried apricots wouldn't do what he's been doing.
You could say that.
But it doesn't work now.
Right.
Right. I'm going to play this.
Right. He's going to play this into the mic. This is
times when you've been out all week, busy, working hard, securing the coin. Only certain man know what I'm talking about when it comes to securing the coin.
Only certain
certain
man know what I'm talking
bizarre.
about when it comes... Maybe he's having a breakdown and we shouldn't be making fun of it. Let's carry on anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Should we move on to some problems?
Oh, okay. I don't have one this week.
Oh, you don't have one this week?
No. Do
Oh,
you?
I've got one.
Yeah.
And I don't know how this goes. We don't know each other,
Okay.
right?
Come on.
But this is, I feel like with my girlfriend, I've hit a slight incompatibility, and this is a concern to me. We're talking about going to see a musician.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She's called Nadine Shah. Have you heard of her?
Oh,
yeah.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. And my girlfriend said, well, I'll book the tickets. And she's like, oh, they've got some in the seating area. And I was like, what are you fucking talking about, you dumb? No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, I was like,
I'd
what
say
the fuck are you
that's
talking
your
about?
problem.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand.
Yeah.
She's like, but it's not going to be a dancey gig. I want to enjoy the music. I was like, yeah, but you don't sit down.
I like sitting.
Nah. And
I think
feel
I'm.
like
Yeah.
That's like,
I like
that's a non-negotiable for me. That should have been on my field profile.
I would say
I
it's
only stand at gigs.
I only stand at gigs. Move on if you're not interested. Yeah.
I stand in the cinema.
Were you standing when you put your hand up that girl's jumper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me was.
Oh my God. I don't like this being
Goodness
so
me.
laddish.
No, let's
What
get rid
about
of
This
that.
Yeah.
is tarnishing
No,
your
let's get rid of that.
reputation.
Yeah,
We
but
can
I
edit
sort of
that.
feel responsible because I
No.
feel like you
You
weren't
two
you weren't
feel-
like
You
this on
did
the
set
Nick
him up
Sampson
for it.
episode.
Just
Sit
been like
down
it all
at the
day.
gig, man. Just sit at the gig.
I would say it's negotiable for me
I
to
like
be
to get
sitting or
right.
standing.
I like to get right in amongst it.
What, a Nadine Shah?
Anything.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm a big I'm a big fan first, but I've been lucky to get to know the musician Kurt Vile.
Yeah.
But before I knew him, went to a gig, and it was at the Roundhouse, and everyone
Yeah.
was a bit like chin scratchy.
Yeah.
I was
It's a
quite
strange
drunk.
venue as well.
I was,
right?
I was
Yeah.
quite drunk,
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah.
like, "What's wrong with you people? Get into it!" I was like,
How did that go down? Were people like, "You all right?
People just tutting
We will."
at me.
Yeah.
and drinking
Yeah.
their pale ale,
Yeah.
their dippers,
Dippers.
double IPA.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Is that what it's called?
And do you know the
Dipper.
super strong ones?
Dippers. I
It's
don't
like,
know.
they're like
yeah.
9%.
Right. How many of them had you had?
12. No. Drink responsibly, yeah.
Why can't you just sit?
I can, but I just don't. I've had bad experiences sitting.
What does that mean?
I went, my
Did someone
friend.
put their hand up your jumper?
Yeah, when my mate was like, "Will you come with me? I can't find anyone that wants to go with me." I was quite young. He was like, "Will you come with me?" Nobody wants to come with me to see the Stereophonics.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "No shit." And I went with him because I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
And then I found out we were in the sitting bit, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Then I went to see Busta Rhymes when I was younger, and it was in the sitting bit in Wembley Arena.
In Wembley.
Arena
Oh,
Stadium. And
Yeah. That's
basically,
weird.
I was standing up, and the woman behind me, I was really young, don't judge me, it was like, "Can you sit down, please?" I said, "Can you stand up? It's Busta Rhymes."
Yeah.
I feel like he would have approved
Yeah,
that
but
message.
do you know what I mean? I get
Yeah.
a bit rest.
Yeah.
You know, I've
No,
got a
it
lot of
depends on the
energy.
gig, definitely. I'd get it at a Busta Rhymes gig.
Yeah.
I'd say like,
Yeah, it depends.
yeah, it depends. It's negotiable for me.
Okay.
You know, when we saw the Roots,
Yeah,
see
standing.
the Roots recently.
Yeah.
Standing.
That's standing.
Yeah.
It was in a
I
field.
would have
with
sat
no
down for
option.
De La Soul, to be fair.
Was that the Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It rained a lot.
Yeah.
but
It
yeah.
rained a lot.
Did it?
It was like a wet t-shirt competition.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, on me.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
And you won.
I did win, and only because it's my birthday.
I think you just compromise. You know that in a
No,
relationship.
but-
Think of all the stuff she has to put up
But I
with.
think if we sit down once, then that sets a precedent for the next gig.
Well, just say next time, can we stand?
Right at the fucking front.
Oh. You'd sit, wouldn't you, if you're...
Yeah.
With a nice
100%.
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
It's not
I'll
a
sit
problem,
down.
is it, really? It's just
Sorry,
you're the
Rebecca.
problem.
Sorry, Rebecca. I'll sit down.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
When's the gig?
I'm not telling these people because I don't want them to come and bother me while I'm enjoying my art.
Well, you'll be sitting. They won't be able to get to you.
They might get a seat next to me.
Did you have a problem that you brought for us today to try and solve?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a solvable one, but people that just leave their like cardboard boxes on the street.
I thought you were
Scum.
gonna say
What
lime
is that?
bikes.
They're like, yeah. Well, there's that too. But people that just leave. It happened near me once where someone left it near a bin, and the box has caught fire.
Yeah.
burnt on the street. And I was just
How
like,
did they catch fire?
I don't know. Someone must have flicked a cigarette or something.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Me and Joey put a mattress on the motorway and set fire to it. But boxes.
Deliberately? Yeah.
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 No, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not that hard to recycle.
Yeah.
It's actually not that hard.
What's the solution?
Some kind of violence.
Well, the thing is, recycling. I'm assuming you don't live in a block of flats because
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Right,
No, but I'm talking about not particularly in my block, although there are people that don't understand how to use recycling bin. Just like on the street, people.
because I feel sorry for people that live in houses because they get a very small recycling bin box thing, whereas if you live in a block of flats like I do, there's a great big dumpster, so it's like great.
Yeah, I don't have one of them. We just
they are cool.
I've got a
I mean,
huge
I've
dumpster.
got, so now I'm in flats, but I've got like, there is a recycling thing, but it's not very big, but it's only for 6 flats, so it's not too bad. But the thing for cardboard is not that big, it's quite small, so I cut stuff up.
That's good.
Like a-
It's not that hard.
Like a serial killer, we cut up a body.
Do you think people will be able to listen to this conversation and pinpoint where we live because of our bin chat? They'll be like,
I think they've already done that.
Later on in the program, I will be fully doxing you. It's the thing we do.
Oh, we do that, yeah. It's
I find it
doxed.
weird
Yeah.
because why does anyone necessarily need to know, other than a casting director, how tall you are? Like, we can find out how tall you are,
Yeah.
and then also how many children you've got just
Yeah.
on Google's
Yeah.
like front page of searching you. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a bit weird. Is that what you're looking up now?
Yeah.
meters? 1.8 meters.
8 meters.
I don't
never-
even know it in meters.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
And right, I know you said about a little bit of grey,
Yeah.
but take that away. There's no way that you're the age that you are. You look about 10 years younger than me.
That's very kind.
Do you know what he
You
is?
look very young. I know from Google, yeah.
I'm 40.
But
I
I didn't
absolute
know.
shit. My arms are going tingly when I go to bed.
Yeah, his arms have stopped.
That
working.
stops now. That stopped now, by the way. I'm back to full health.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you change?
My diet, a little bit. I've been eating a variety of greens, vegetables, nuts and seeds, and then just like what I normally eat. But I've been adding a lot more
Oh.
variety to my diet.
Well, we're having cookies after this.
No greens in
I might have
them.
another one halfway through like I did last week.
Yeah, he ate a cookie on the podcast. It was
Very
really
unprofessional.
Just
Because
don't-
here's my problem with
don't
it.
fucking
It
boxes away.
starts, and I do like this, but I've got a real problem with it. You know
Yeah.
when people leave stuff on the street because they
Yeah.
think somebody else will want it?
Yeah.
Because I come from a very working class background, I'm always like, well, that's free, so it must be worth something.
Yeah.
And I'll get it.
Also,
and then I'll
I
use
have
it or
done
sell
that,
it.
so
and
am I
I've
part of the
always got
problem?
things. I've
Yeah.
got like an air conditioning unit in my flat that I
Yeah.
found on the street. Lo and behold, it didn't work. It's been in my flat for about a year and a half.
Oh my god.
I haven't put it back out.
What?
Why did you think that would why did you see
them
that and
portable
think
ones.
like that's
That'll
definitely
work.
going to work?
And then, but it was winter when they put it out, so I thought, right, when summer comes, that's going to be great.
Did you think they were leaving it there for summer?
No.
Get it again.
Yeah, so then, and then it didn't work, and I still haven't taken it down. It's been in my flat for about a year. So I don't think.
I
people
think just throw it off the balcony.
I'd love that. Film that for you. Get that on me reels.
Get that on Instagram. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I've solved. I'm going on a real tangent here. I've
Go
solved
on.
the pigeon problem.
What's the pigeon
I
problem?
keep getting pigeons on my balcony.
Yeah.
I know I don't look like I'm successful enough to have a balcony, but I have.
No.
And basically, I've had to concede because I've been away a lot gigging. I come home, and like they've just shit everywhere.
Oh yeah, I had it badly as well. Like
Netting, right?
shitting
I
everywhere.
had to put netting up.
Yeah.
But I hate it, but I've had
I
to do
know.
it.
Yeah.
And then I've got it now that I can. When I'm home, I hook the netting up.
You got the rolly.
Coin. No, so I made my own. And when I'm away, batten down the hatches.
Yeah?
Yeah. If anything, I'm telling people when I'm away, which is also a
Yeah,
problem.
that's He doesn't have a balcony, everyone. He's got a hole in his bedroom wall.
that you throw stuff out of. Yeah.
You can't really do anything about the recycling thing, can you?
Yes, you can.
Except
Rage
for get
silently.
rid of it yourself.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Yeah.
I've
not
got
my job,
something
is it?
for you. Let me just.
Is it really bad? Is there loads?
No, it happens more and more. Just like people leaving their stuff out by like bins on the street.
Well, there is like, I saw where I was living before, there's like, I don't know what they are, but there is like a service of like police, but not police, who go around and they like photograph stuff and they
you were gonna say
figure
they
out
take
who's
it away.
dumped.
No.
I think they might remove it, but like
Yeah.
they photograph it and I think they have footage of, I've seen them like
Oh, so
I
they
think
catch
find the
people?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
I
Well,
think
is it
it
good?
obviously
I don't know if
depends.
that's good.
Well, I think it's not. It might not apply to cardboard boxes. I think it's like
Yeah.
bigger stuff that's been dumped. But it is like you can't get away with that.
Well, when I used to work as an electrician with my dad, the health and safety guy, because he didn't obviously like confrontation, he would take a picture of you without your like work helmet on or your gloves, and then send it to his boss, and then they would be like, "If we catch you in the skin, you'll be off the job." And it just made everyone really angry.
That's really annoying.
But here's some things that you can do, right? I found some passive aggressive signs on the internet
Okay.
that you could maybe think about putting up around your area.
Get them on eBay with the beans.
This one. Why are you littering? ? And it's got some tick boxes. I am a jerk. I don't care about natural areas. My mummy still cleans up after me. All of the above.
I think all of those
Just
things.
stick some of them up in
Yeah.
your area. Then you could also put a picture of the pavement, and then next to it a picture of the recycling bin, and then write bin, not a bin.
Nice.
Underneath.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
good. That one.
Is it? Oh, walk of shame. Somebody's taken a picture of someone littering and then put that up in the neighbourhood. You could do
And it
that.
says walk of shame. About it.
I don't feel like that would work.
No, you'd probably get attacked.
Yeah. Or just people would do it more.
If you do this again, you'll be cursed forever.
That might work. That might
Yeah,
work.
bad luck if you
Invoke some like supernatural shit. Yeah.
some kind of sign. I guess
Yeah.
would be good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Can't
you
do
go.
a lot
Yeah.
more though, can
We
we?
can't do a lot more.
No. I can't believe some boxes caught fire. That's
Yeah.
Normally they
that's
just turn into
stressful.
a mulch. It goes
Yeah.
the other
when it
way.
rains. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be raining more now probably.
What about this bloody weather, hey?
What about this bloody podcast? If you're enjoying it, gotaproblemmate@gmail.com if you send your problems in. That's quite good. I could,
really good.
That was
I should
smooth.
replace
Yeah.
Genus on the one show, man.
You
Yeah.
should. And then harass
Secure
some
the
poor
coin.
girl.
No.
Not
No.
that bit.
Just when you're bored of doing it anymore. You want to get out of your contract.
Do you...
I feel like there's better solutions to getting out of contract than.
Oh, I have a question. I was recently asked to do a self-tape.
Yes.
If people don't know self-tape, people that aren't in the industry, in the business, a self-tape is when you record a little audition at home. But they asked me to do a North Welsh accent.
Oh.
Okay.
I said I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's impossible.
Yeah.
What do you do when you see a difficult accent?
If it's not in my wheelhouse, I think you just got to go back and say it's like your thing with when you sort of boil it down to how much am I getting paid for the amount of time I'm putting in. Like you could go away and research that accent
Get
and
an
drill
accent
it.
coach.
Yeah. Not worth it for an audition, I would say, unless you're like a bit further along in the process.
Yeah.
Then maybe, but yeah, go back and say how important is it to be, because sometimes these things it's like put in the character notes, and then actually if you push back and go, could I do it as me, they go, yeah, that's fine.
This one wasn't. The whole family was like North Welsh, whatever.
Yeah,
And it's like, good luck
okay.
finding Asians that even can do that accent. There aren't. I don't think any exist.
Yeah, I mean, there's only two in acting, and it's you two.
That's us too.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going for this.
Yeah, we're going to make the fake shake film.
Is there anything that you wouldn't do for a role, i.e. shave your head, shave off your entire facial hair?
Shave your legs.
Fine with head, legs, and facial hair shaving. Actually,
Okay.
yeah,
Good to know.
yeah.
He's adaptable.
Make a note
Yeah,
of that for
everybody.
when
Yeah.
we write our
So
dog
yeah,
body
that was
swap.
mainly for you to know when you're writing the film. yeah. We'll shave.
Needs to have clean-shaven legs.
Very smooth legs. Yeah.
What would be like of a film that already exists?
Yeah.
What would be your dream role if you could have played any part in any film? I love asking
Yeah.
actors this.
I would say something like, have you seen Ex Machina?
Yeah.
Oscar
seen
Isaac,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oscar
that's
Isaac's
surprising.
part in that, but also
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
think
yeah.
he's wicked.
The tech guy.
The tech guy,
yeah.
yeah. With that weird dance,
Yeah.
like, getting to play
That's a
someone a
great
bit weird and he's a bit of a bastard would be a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah.
Have you seen Twisters 2?
I've not. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but just because it's like a big dumb blockbuster. But
Yeah,
there's a guy
but
in
yeah.
it. I'm sure he's done loads of acting, and he's like, because I don't know people,
Yeah.
right? But there's like an English guy who's like a sort of like journalist who's a bit dumb, but also a bit like a scaredy cat kind of.
Yeah.
But just a bit. His role is basically, I'm the weirdo, but he's just an English guy, and you're like, I could probably get that somehow. That kind of a role one day. That's what I want.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anything though apart from
dad,
shaving parts of your body? Is there stuff that you ever feel
Have shaved.
uncomfortable with, or are you just up for whatever?
I'd say like nudity.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially now that I'm, I think when you're sort of like a young actor and you're like, oh, being, taking risks and being really free. But now I'm just like, no one needs to see that.
Like CGI my arse in.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
I will only do naked roles.
Yeah, that's the problem with him.
You turn up as the journalist, the British journalist.
I've got no pants
but you've got your knob out. Yeah, yeah.
It's how I write. Okay. I've got a listener's problem.
Okay.
You haven't got a problem this week, have you?
No.
You're doing so well lately. You've got no little
Problem-free
problems.
I moved house. Basically, I'll just say it really quick because the listeners know. I was living in a horrible flat full of mold. Me and my wife were like having a horrible time with it. We just moved and it's way nicer.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's just like made everything a lot better.
Yeah.
Like instantly.
Yeah.
And we've only just realised how bad it was. So
Yeah.
just doing generally a bit better.
So you got, that's great. You got space.
Air
You can
fryer,
think.
slow cooker.
Come on.
This problem is from Jem.
Hello, Jem.
Jem says, "Hey guys, I'm having a time management tangle. I'm always running late for things and I feel like I have no control over my time. Any suggestions on how I can become more punctual? I always try and leave extra time, but then I get carried away doing some task that wasn't involved in getting ready because I had too much time to spare and then end up running late.
It's better to
So I'm
be
damned if I
early.
do and I'm damned if I don't."
Yeah. Sorry, Jem.
Are you, what are you like with time? I'm a very early person.
Well, I was right on the line for today.
What are you talking about?
Yes, I am.
Not in here, you know.
Not, who cares about this? No one's watching or listening to this.
Yes, they are.
No, I mean, sometimes I'm not here. Last time I wasn't here for the meeting time that we scheduled. I just turned up late. But today I was here early. But,
I was
for
late, but
me,
I was
for
busy.
doing stuff generally, even getting to gigs and stuff. Like recently I had a gig in Corsham.
Where's
I know,
that?
right? I know.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I want to say sorry. Sounds like sorry.
Sounds like sorry.
Yeah.
Chippenham.
Okay.
Yeah, Chippenham.
Yeah.
I was my journey was massively delayed, and
Yeah.
I was still super early
Right.
because that's how nervous I am about getting late.
Okay, so you,
know what I mean?
you
Especially I was the
probably leave.
opening
Yeah.
act.
I probably need to learn a bit of that, I think.
But it's an anxiety.
Right.
So is that good?
Not if you're anxious. But then does getting there with that much time to spare, does that chill you out?
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to advise. Yeah, because before they got to it, I was going to say to Jem, like, try and leave extra time. But if they're doing other tasks,
well, what they said was that they'll leave extra time and then which I can identify with. Like, if I'm ready, I'm like, well, I might as well just do that washing up. And I'm like, oh no, I've misjudged that.
Yeah.
Or
I might as
whatever,
well
Jem.
paint that wall. Yeah.
I'll not paint that wall.
I think you've got to plan to get there an hour early, and then you'll probably get there on time, right?
yeah,
Things like that will work.
go for the what you think is the extreme version, and then maybe you'll turn up.
When I'm late, it's always because I can't figure out what I want to wear. So,
Plan
like
what you're gonna wear,
basically,
like,
Jem, what I would say is if you can get yourself a few significant TV roles, and then you can have a stylish. Like Nikesh, and then you'll be
so
fine.
you can have a stylish.
Stylish,
Yeah.
stylist. God, dude, got me.
Yeah.
But what about when you've got an acting job?
Yeah.
Are you not nervous about ever being late? Because I think whenever there's other people that I can, that are depending on me being somewhere, that is when I have to be early.
Yes. Yeah. It's never nice when you're like letting down other people and like. Yeah, I have been close to the wire sometimes, so maybe I need to take a leaf out of your book and just start planning. Yeah,
Or out of your own book.
Out of
Because
my
you're
own
giving
book.
the advice.
I gave the advice, so
Why'd you take a leaf out of a book?
It's a great
It's a
question.
leaf of paper, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah, but why
Is that
would you
what you
take
call
it
it?
out?
Take it. Does you call it a leaf of paper? Are we saying a page
Turn
of
a
a
leaf.
book is a leaf?
yeah.
Yeah,
And why would you take it out?
Well, because it's your book.
I'm not going to destroy my book. If I'm going to put it in that give a book.
do you take out a leaf that you've already read?
Is it a leaf from a tree that's in my book?
No.
I don't think it's a no. I think it's a leaf of paper. It's a page from the book.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
Wow.
Do your feature.
What a way to grind a podcast to a halt.
I think that was the best moment of
That
the
was
whole
the best
thing. That's
moment.
going to be clipped, put on all the socials.
No, we've got a clip about it. The Daily Mail online clippable clip is going to be, would Nikesh Patel do a nude scene? And then it would just be you going, no.
No. Yeah.
And me going, I'll do it.
Play journalist.
His strange friend said he'd do it.
His strange friend.
Yeah, because the Daily Mail online doesn't have concept of guests on podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Do they not?
Friends,
They
I don't
right.
know. No,
Have you
everyone's a
seen the
friend.
Stuff. Do you know Paul Sinner personally?
Yeah, and not personally, no.
He gets really weird stuff written about. I don't know if it's the Daily Star or whatever. He says one thing on The Chase, and they'll make it a weird story. It's really bizarre. Yeah.
But that's a very particular
That's someone's
fame he's
hobby.
got,
That's
right?
what we want.
Yeah, that's what we want. On that Chase fame.
He's so famous. I was standing with him outside a gig somewhere because the doors were locked, and the people. There was a pub nearby, and you could see people looking. Everyone looking at him and noticing.
What would your alias be if you're on the Chase? If you're a chaser?
That's a great
That's a
question.
great
oh my
question.
God, that's such
Thought
a
that
good.
was
That
up.
should
You
be
could
in
do
my,
Vet the Guest.
That should
from
be in
now
Vet
on.
the Guest. Can I use that? If I'll write to
go
you.
on,
I'll
what's
email
your-
your agent.
yeah,
if
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
You'll get some residuals.
Contribute to that stylist money.
The spatula,
The spatula.
And you'd be the air fryer.
the air fryer, the fryer,
So hang on,
The
what?
gaffer.
Give me some.
The
We've got the
gaffer.
gaffer.
Gaffer,
What else have we
correct,
got?
yes.
What are the? So here's the Cinnamon.
the beast, the
The-
cinnamon, the vixen. What's the guy with curly hair called? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't
Anyone
remember.
know? No, you don't watch The Chase.
No. Oh, the guy, the Irish guy.
Yeah,
I was learning about this because he was a contestant and then got brought on because he spanked one of the guys.
is
on
that
it.
right?
Oh wow. There you
Should
go.
I tell
And
you
what's
what?
his name?
You got yours.
I've got mine now.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Because I sound like a cab driver. Mine would be the knowledge.
The knowledge. That's good.
quite good.
That's good.
That's quite good.
Yeah, I like that a lot. The gaffer and the knowledge. They're strong.
Oh,
Tag team.
Yeah.
what would yours be?
Oh, I don't know.
The actor.
The stylish.
The stylist.
Quite like that. I'm not. Then people are like, oh God, he fancies himself. But no, just yeah. I don't know what mine would be.
Wow. Wow, that was a great bit of the podcast.
Well, that was great,
such
but
a
that's
good
also the
question.
end. That's all we've really got time for.
You know,
I've got to go now.
you got 2 minutes.
I've got 2
You're
minutes.
not gonna
2
throw a quick
minutes.
feature in really quick. Just speak really fast.
Okay, this is a speed. This is called Vet the Guest.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
I come up with a
Guess to impress everyone.
Yeah.
I come up with a feature specifically for you. It's very short today.
Yeah.
This one is called Nikesh Patel us a secret.
Okay.
Is that?
That's it. That's all.
And
That's
now
all.
you're just
No,
waiting
I'm
for
just waiting for a
secret.
secret.
That's not usually how this is.
No, it isn't. But
There's usually
only
more
got 1
to
minute.
I can make you late. Tell you a secret.
it.
You can take out any identifying information if it helps. Like if you're someone else's secret,
Yeah.
Tell us a secret.
dish the dirt
Yeah,
on
but you
Matafeo,
just got to keep
come
saying
on.
that. Yeah.
We should always, every week,
Tell
we
us
should
a
say,
secret.
tell us a secret.
Yeah. Doesn't matter who it is. Oh my God. What?
Have you got one?
By the way,
Yeah.
October 17th,
Yeah.
I'm October 16th.
Come on. When's your birthday, Joey?
Yeah, when's your
Hang
student
on,
birthday?
wait. Hang on, wait. Is this coming out on your birthday?
Oh my God, it might be close.
Hang on.
Whoa.
Couple of Libras.
I thought I was dealing with a couple of Libras.
You can tell, right?
I thought I was feeling extra balanced today.
Well, that would have been a good secret, your star sign,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'll tell you a secret. I listened to an episode to prep for today
Oh, yeah?
with my good friend. No, with my good friend Nick Sampson.
Oh, yeah.
But I only watched half of it. That was my secret.
Oh, you only watched
Yeah.
half it.
Yeah, it's not very good, that
Yeah.
one.
Isn't it?
I thought it was
I love
great.
Nick.
They're all- I thought he was great.
Yeah, I love Nick.
Dreamy man. That was my secret.
Thank you very much.
So hang on.
And what's happening now?
Hey, whose birthday is the 16th?
Mine.
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday.
When this comes out?
Now.
Wow.
It's out now on your birthday.
Cake? Cake?
Cookie.
Cookie.
Come on.
Guys, if you're enjoying this podcast that we've clearly recorded in advance of Bilal's birthday and you want to reward him, then why not sign up to the Patreon? It's less than what a card would cost you, cheapskate
I'm
cunts.
33 now. Oh my god!
Happy birthday.
Thank you. 33 years.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Ah,
Why have I not been invited?
Oh.
Can we do that thing that you did the other year where you invited someone along and they just told us about all their problems the whole time?
That happened.
We went out for a
That
nice
really
dinner and a
happened.
guy turned up and just unloaded for ages.
Yeah, like dinner.
Cool.
What were his problems?
Oh, it was
everything.
very dark.
Really?
Yeah, it was even worse than anything we've said on here today.
And that's just today.
Yeah.
Give him a call.
And then it's your birthday tomorrow.
Yay!
And if you want to subscribe to the Patreon for Nikesh's birthday, we'll make sure that we pass all the money on to him.
Speech.
Thank you for having me. And
What have you got coming up?
Yeah, anything to promote?
I think, yeah. When this comes out, Devil's Hour season 2 will be out on Amazon Prime.
That's an exclusive.
There
And you
go.
can only get that on Amazon Prime unless you've got an illegal Fire Stick. You get Prime Video with your Prime.
The drink.
No. You get Prime Video with your Prime delivery.
Yeah,
It's
you
free.
do. It's great.
It's free, yeah.
It's all
And you
part
can
of the same.
And you can watch the
subscribe to me on
Champions
Twitch
League
for
now.
free.
Yes.
Can you?
Yeah, some games.
Oh. What do you think of Ten Hag then?
It's kind of a make or break season
Yeah.
for him.
We
I
don't
think.
know what the situation will be by the time this goes.
By
out.
the time October,
You might have been
October,
sacked by your birthday.
He might
Today,
have.
tomorrow. What?
Tomorrow.
Yours today.
My
Yours tomorrow.
birthday.
Yeah.
You need to go, don't you?
I'm going.
Yeah.
You two can carry on if you want.
No, we
Got
You
some
want
fake,
enough of your
fake
time.
shake to talk about.
Fake
Yeah,
shake.
you do that.
I'll
You can do
pitch
that
to you.
upstairs. And
What we'll do is we'll
Wow.
get in an actual lift. I'll do an elevator.
Elevator pitch. Yeah.
oh my god, that's such a good. Oh my god, that's such good content.
Elevator pitch.
Just getting into elevators and pitching films that you've come up with to people that have got no
you're onto
interest.
something.
Just in like a car park lift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining
Thank you for
us.
having me. Cheers, guys.
Oh, it's been so good. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Would you say you're friends now, or you wouldn't?
Yeah.
He
we're
follows me on
friends.
Instagram. Do you follow
Oh,
you?
you shouldn't.
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, you should.
Is that a mistake?
Yeah, massively. Have you not seen your DMs? I've sent you loads of
We're gonna
videos
do a
of like hippos and
the-
stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time. No, don't do hippos.